What's up, everybody? It's me. So today I'm going to talk about uh, budget dungeon sets. So, if you are a Skyblock player, you probably know that Dungeons recently released, and there are many Dungeons armor. So, although there are many Dungeons armor for the many good Dungeons armor for the class itself, but if you want to grind the Dungeons armor, you must need probably a decent armor. So today I'm going to talk about how, not how, so which sets you need for each dungeon's class and its budget. Budget because I'm broke. I'm broke. I am broke. Okay. Okay. So before this video starts, please remember to like and subscribe because yeah, it takes you like 3 seconds and it's completely free. So if you want to support me, please subscribe and like. Okay. So first, I'm going to talk about Berserk. So Berserk is a class that focuses on melee damage and uses the weapons, your melee weapons. So first, you will want a strong set of spheres, preferably fierce, yeah, and you will want an AOTD, or you can use a aspect of the end, because yeah, if you are broke, you can use an aspect of the end. And before you tell me that Raider's X is better, please look at the full set bonus of strong. So this full set bonus of strong is it improves the aspect of the end by 75 damage. Then it makes the aspect of the end better than the Raider X, even max. Now my Raider X is not max, so yeah, but it's still better. So for the pets, you would want a Wither Skeleton pet because it gives a huge stat boost to all of your stats. And if you are really running low in money, you can use a combat Tiger pet or a Enderman pet. Tiger pet gives you a um, a decent amount of strength and crit damage and crit chance, and it's merciless swipe and hammer ha, I don't know how to
Hemorrhage.
read that. So the two abilities is also good, and you can also take an Enderman because it gives many crit damage. So it's also a very decent pet. So this is Berserk. For Archer, you will want to you will still want to get a strong set, but I don't really recommend you being Archer in the first place because Archer is there are many dungeons armor in Archer for the Archer class, like the Skeleton Soldier set or the Skeleton Master set. So I wouldn't recommend you being Archer in the first place, but if you really want to be an Archer at the first place, you can either get a Runan's Bow, if you already had, as I already had a Runan's Bow, or you can look at Magma Collection, Magma Cream. There is a thing called Magma Bow, which is very strong because you see its ability is consumes one magma cream from the inventory or quiver to shoot double the damage per shot. So it is really good for dungeons, as dungeons do not have aiming. So the ability in Runan's Bow does not work. The triple shot, it's really bad because without aiming. So I would recommend you get a magma bow, but I'm not Archer, so I didn't get it. For the pet, you will absolutely want a skeleton pet because there's not really a big choice. You can because skeleton pet boosts the arrow damage by a lot, and its base stats is not bad actually. So this is for the archers. For mage, you will want a set of wise armor, wise dragon armor. So I got this before a long time ago. So I got this for about 500k, But now the prices has risen very much because of the new use of this mage class. So if you want to be a mage, I recommend you to wait for a while for the price to drop back down because it's really high right now. So you want to get an AOTD or a pigment sword, which I don't have, and because the item ability is very nice and it does a high damage, and you'll want a voodoo doll, which is unlocked in zombie slayer no the revenant slayer level 5, which is very nice because it really does a lot of damage. For the pet, you'll want a sheep. Yes, a sheep. So a sheep is very good because it boosts your intelligence by 100 and adds your ability damage. And the most important thing is it reduces the mana cost of ability and it increases your mana in your total mana by 25% while in dungeons when it's level 100, which is very good because as you're playing dungeons in the playing the mage in dungeons, you'll very much use the ability of your sword or the voodoo doll, as you know. So it's very good, and I have a epic sheep pet upgrading, and it's taking a long time. So I don't know when can I play dungeons again. But hey, why is cat? Huh? Huh? Why did you turn into a Steve? Huh? Hey, aren't you a Pokemon girl? Hmm, weird. By the way, if you are going for by the way, if you are going for the pigment sword, you can definitely check out my last video on the top right corner now because the machine the machine that doubles the minion drops is very useful for the pigment sword. So if you're going for the pigment sword, remember to check out my last video. Okay, and one thing. So if you want to level up your sheep pet, remember to make a sugarcane farm because the sugarcane farm, after you farm it, you can just brew speed 7 pots and you can level up your sheep very. For healer and tank, there's not much to say because the present minimum requirement is minimum requirement. I don't know if I should say it's a minimum requirement, but because the requirement is tier 12 perfect and a mender helmet for the healer and full tier 12 and the revenant mask for the tank. So I don't really know. So I don't really recommend you doing these two classes if you don't have these armor because see, if I use a set of I don't really recommend you beat those classes because you see I almost have all the fairy souls and I still have 1000 and 1452 health and 652 defense when I'm in wise, and when I'm in strong it's just worse. So and tank and healer requires a lot of health and defense because they need to help tank the damage and they need to help regenerate the other teammates' health. So if I was you, I won't choose these two classes because they are bad. They are bad. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe because I am happy if you subscribe. So if you want to make a innocent teenager happy, you would like to subscribe. And if you want to catch up future videos, remember to open notifications so a notification will pop up on your screen when I upload. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.